Oh. And here we have Al, our resident cook there. Al, what you got in there, sir? Because it's looking nice. What you got in there, sir?
That's peri-peri marinated pork, mushrooms, onion and leek with olive oil and chilli sauce.
What was the first bit again?
Peri-peri, it's a peri-peri marinade on the pork.
See, you eat things that I've not even heard of. And that's very RES, sir.
You would go to Nando's then.
No, I can't afford Nando's, sir. Come on. No, very nice.
David's
right.
got steaks, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Indian.
Oh, very nice, sir.
Jeff's got steaks.
So I did plan to have a curry, mate, but I'll still full up from that. It's become a thing now, isn't it, sir? We go to the Toby, parade half an hour early, and go to Toby. Yeah. I'm allowed to go in that one in Braintree now because the manager, he don't recognise me. Or Big Martin. We went in there one time, we wasn't welcome back. No. But that's looking a bit posh, that's it's looking very Jamie Oliver. And we come past that pub on the way here, didn't we?
Newport, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Because if I'd have seen him, I'd have got you to run him over, just quick like, you know what I mean? But yeah, oh, the smoke's getting right in me. It's so blue, boom, 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 boom. It's so blue. Do you remember that one?
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, because you're older than me, so.
Paraffin.
Yeah. And there's Jeff coming over with his, look at that, sir. You're proper jacked up there, sir. Ooh. Is that Waitrose can, is it, sir?
I ain't got clues.
That's M&S, isn't it? You posh git. The P38. And Mike Smith, camp lesbian. He's turned up straight after work, bless him, good skills. And here we see it from the back, ladies and gentlemen, fit for purpose. What I do need to do next time is take me, as I say, as you can see, ridgeline needs to be at nipple height, not waist height, just to give that a better angle. It's got a run off, it's collecting a little bit at the bottom, but yeah, more of a 45-degree angle. But certainly doing the job. It's kept me and my kit dry. I'll just come round this way quickly. There's my kit under there. It's all dry. Got my little airbed under there. Proper, not infantry, but it's comfortable for me. And for multi-use shelter, I've been happy with that. It's been raining here quite a bit. That's cool. Testing out a new shelter. There's no point, as I say, building a shelter and then not bringing it out to give it a bit of a test. A few bits I'm going to do, just to alter it a little bit. But mainly I want the ridgeline higher and it to go down at more of a oblique angle. That's the other side that you've just seen. But other than that, one little poke will be a stick. The only other thing I'm going to change is when they're working, you know, like these for bungee, but either get a stronger bit of bungee, you know, bit better diameter, or just use some proper, you know what I mean, bank line for that, and a little adjuster. But yeah, that's got that concept where it's going over and getting it done. Just like little apex on the roof. Lovely when it was proper raining. See, what I want is that just to pull out a bit more. That's all doable. But that, as you can see there, it's come running off there, straight down, put under there, no problems. I've filled up a 2 litre bottle off that, so I've got a way of collecting water off the top. Although whether it's got wax on it, whether I drink on it or not, because it is wax barber material, whether I drink it, I need to look into that. Again, push come to shove, you wouldn't really care too much. Yeah, and that's got a few kinks in it, but that just needs adjusting over the other side. So there we go, ladies and gents. It's low down, but bearing in mind I've got a thick old bed mat there, blow up mattress. That's my only consideration to being a bit posh like. Gore-Tex bag, never go anywhere without one. And that's it, ladies and gents. Yeah, ridge line just needs to be a bit taller, and actually one of these trees probably could have used a thicker tree. Ridge line higher, so that's at more of 45-degree angle. But yeah, she's getting job done. I had a lovely night's sleep in there when the bed in just all had gone 12 o'clock. And I got woken up by at 10:30 in the morning. Yeah. Snug as a bug in the rug. So, like I say, right, it's raining, so it's not the ideal time to show you this site. But, ladies and gents, cracking time. All the vehicles up, some nice setups. The boys here. And what's nice is this is like a campsite. You name a weekend, shout out, and you know, if the guys can get here, they can get here. Reasonably sort of last minute this one, to be honest. But organised by Al, and you can see some nice little setups. There's Dave and the Royal Engineers. Matt has got this like big tent. Oh. I'm proper loving it with my little shelter. Because all I do is go over there and sleep. David, he bought this off Mighty Cuff. He's probably got it nicely rigged up. It's like one of, to me, it always speaks of being like a Bedouin shelter, ladies and gents. Proper liking that. I'll probably like it more if it was like in a proper green. We've got Des over there in his customary teepee. Big old thing that is. You could get the kids, the family, and the next door neighbours in that one. Very nice. That's generally Des's go-to, you know, posh camping tent. Looks a bit quite like that. They probably cost a fortune. And got Jeff over there. He's in the One Tigress bungalow. Stood by his vehicle there. And oh, it's starting to rain again, but we're sorted. There's my nice little, he's got his swag man under there. And yeah, no, it's got himself protected from the wind and the rain. And this is the old shelter that we rigged up. It's worked. What we had to do was go and get proper tent pegs. This ground is so soft, it's unreal. But it's a beautiful little place he's got here. He's come over a couple of times to see if we're alright in that. And here we have the Matt, where's everybody gone?
Got to sort the dinners out.
Ah, people who eat food are just like wrong, aren't they, mate? Oh, you're sorting your stuff out, so no, you get done on that. But yeah. Had a nice little shelter there, mate, keeping off the wind and the rain. Us is poo tarp, you know what I mean? Everybody's come into old Jeff's like, oh, I've got a big tarp in here, you know. But
old tarp.
Just an old tarp, mate.
Old cement mixing tarp.
Yeah. Everywhere you see a bit of tape, there's been a hole at some point. It's done the job, mate, isn't it? Yeah, it's proper done the job. After oh, that's just warming the wedding tackles, that is. Oh. I was saying there, Jeff, that was your little poo tarp as you always throw it in the back of the motor. Done the job there, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, it's worked. Yeah. As I said, next time I'll get some brown gaffer tape and start getting the camera.
It'd be like a Russian digital camouflage, wouldn't it? No, it's done the job, mate. No, hey, don't need to be posh, don't need to be fancy, mate. Got the odd drip here and there, but it was like raining proper earlier on because we're hard. We started in the rain, didn't we? Yeah. Did Wolves win?
They did.
Yeah. They did, huh? Oh, that's hardly unusual, so, isn't it?
Yeah. Carry on.
I know, you carry on and you'll pelt me with your Dutch oven. Alright, no, you're proper passionate about your football, aren't you?
I love my football.
Oh, I better leave that there, mate, yeah? Because otherwise I'll get a hoofing. That's just Her Majesty's Royal Engineers. And you bang on it, sir. You bang on it. But if oh, that's what I like to see. Zebra cam with a bit of wire on it, mate. Good skills. Good skills. Very nice. Oh, you got big mega steak there, sir?
Yeah, been enough for everyone.
Oh, fuck it hell.
Chuck it on the grill.
Did they just like, is that just a half the cow or all of the cow? Alright. Alright, anyway.
I've got the raw.
Oh.
You like a good steak, eh?
Because we've only got a small fire pit here, and oh yeah, got the old kebabs on there, Al. Very infantry, sir. Very nice. Baked potatoes there, and a stew on the other side. And Mike's got your meat and 2 veg as you always have, Mike. Very good. And steak, yeah. Oh, very nice, sir. Very.
Bit of mange too.
I've never known what that meant.
It's a plant, vegetable, isn't it? Yeah.
Mange too. Sounds something like filthy with 2.
Yeah.
Sounds filthy like.
Yeah.
I thought it sounds like 2 French birds. You know what I mean? And a bloke. But anyway, mange too. Oh, toasting the bread, sir. Oh, the steaks are on. Steaks there. It's like meat, isn't it? Mike's only one with veg. You're the only one with veg, sir. No, good skills, mate. Balanced diet, sir, isn't it?
Have something like that.
Definitely, sir, definitely. Yeah. Oh. If only they could have smell-o-vision. Oh, it's the last morning, mate. It's always bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot of filming, but that's not what it was all about, mate. It's just about coming down and having a crack into. So you've got a big head, so I've got to stand back a bit, mate. No, you filled the frame there, sir. No, but you're looking. I like them trousers, mate. I know they're full ravens, but I do like them, sir. I do like them. But you're humble abode, so I'll never go in a man's tent without an invite.
More than welcome to have a quick look.
Just a quick. It's proper.
Mess.
Yeah. No, it's proper. Nice little setup in there, mate. Yeah, proper. Boom.
Better once I've got the grill.
Yeah.
The stove in
It's a
there.
bit posh. You've even got a mat for you.
Yeah.
No, it's proper on it, sir.
I always put the mats out.
Yeah, proper on it. Because it's not like combat and survival. It's fucking.
No.
We're camping and drinking. And drinking.
drinking.
And there was a fair bit of that last night, wasn't there? Not by myself. I do not take of the devil called alcohol.
A little cheeky bottle there, then.
No, you know me, mate. I don't have to. I'm just mad as it is, isn't I?
Yeah. No alcohol induced.
No. But no, we had a good old crack yesterday, didn't we? Oh, it wind and rain and that, but we're proper on it, mate, didn't we?
Mate.
Yeah. I mean, we saw a lot of the other campers going home, didn't we? But no, it's Mike Smith with his little ensemble over there. Oh, well, that was we rigged up that little shelter, mate, and that was the business, wasn't it? It was. Yeah, we're proper on it, sir. Yeah. Right, the first one we did was shit, wasn't it? But no, but we didn't realise that wind was going to get up to what it was, mate. Yeah. But other than that, sir, yeah, and the only other problem we had was soft ground, but we just went to get our own tent pegs and that. But I do like that Tatonka tarp, mate.
It's a lovely tarp.
Yeah. And that will fit in my Bergen. I'm just saying. But, got the old, getting some bacon butties on the go. Mike's little setup there. Yeah. Oh. See, Mike first thing in the morning is not a pretty sight, but I'm going to inflict it upon you. Isn't that right, Mike? Mike is not a pretty sight in the morning. But it's good to see you, mate. I haven't seen you for a long while, have we? Well,
not that long.
No, but long enough, mate, long enough. You know what I mean? Because you're into the running and all that now, ain't you, sir? And
I won't go that far.
well, no, I saw you running the other day and I thought, blimey, what's happening? No, as you do. It's been great to see you, mate.
Yeah, no, it's good to get out with the lads.
That top's massive, isn't it? What's that, a 5x5?
No, it's a 4x4.
It just looks a lot bigger, mate. Well, it's doing the business, mate, isn't it?
Well,
Hey?
you've done the job. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
main thing. Dry.
Oh, posh sweat thing. And I got 2 little shit bits of canvas, mate.
Hey?
I got 2 little bits of oilskin. No. So I got one on that, but I thought, well, you've made a shelter ready, why not give it a test? You know, it's going to be windy in the rain. There's a few little. My one just needs to be higher and at more of a bleak angle.
Yeah.
But it was all right, mate. Kept me dry, no worries. Like my face was about 4 or 5 inches off the canvas, but never mind. It was like proper, infantry, low silhouette, sir. Yeah. Like that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I just think the power cord stretched a bit when it got wet. I don't know. Have you got enough poles, mate? Because I've got some spare poles.
Yeah, I might. Have you got some spare?
I've got two spare, mate. 2 poles. and ours got 2 poles, and they got 4 sections and that, so you can make them, and they got that they're for car because they're steel, but you know the little clip inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit like these, I suppose.
Yes, mate. Yeah, but better. Yeah. Sorry, Mikey. Just give us a shout, mate, because they'll probably come down from that shelter. Because I've had them in the garage, never used them. Al just asked me to borrow a couple of poles, and I went, well, I've got something, you know, I'll just shoot them to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, a bit.
I think maybe if I did this again, I would actually put like 2 poles there.
Yeah.
Like 1 pole there, 1 pole there, so it brings that up a bit more.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I like all A-frames.
Yeah.
You've only got a certain amount of area that you can actually walk
Before, yeah. Otherwise, you're wiping your head against the. Yeah.
And I found every time I went near the car, you know, I was getting wet.
Yeah.
I was wiping my head on the tarp.
Tarp. Yeah, well, fair enough, mate. Couple of poles.
Fine.
Got them. They're doing nothing there, sir. Because I had a big sort. Well, a clear out of stuff in full by the missus, like yeah. And take loads of stuff over to the garage, which has got the shelving. Dave's old system there really is growing on me as it goes. Very Bedouin. Hello, mate. You got the little Suzuki motor, is it, Jeff?
Sorry, mate.
The little Suzuki motors, are they?
Yeah, so Suzuki Jimny.
Yeah. And you liking it, mate?
Yeah. It suits me for my purposes.
Yeah. Well, you're not too tall, so it probably like properly.
I mash in with it, don't I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like a little smart car for a little lad.
Not many people can sort of do.
Yeah. And
No,
the old.
no, it suits me.
No, mate, it's lovely. Hey.
It gets me. All I want it for really is going to be myself. It's not a family car.
No.
It's when we do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like we just sling stuff. I'm probably going to do some alterations to it to the back so I can work out the back a bit occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking after seeing some of the other stuff of putting so it comes off of it.
Yes, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you're doing the sort of the car stuff like this,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
quite pleased with it.
That's the first time you brought it out, mate. Am I right in that?
First time it's come out on a little trip. Yeah. I mean it's done little driving about here and there.
And the old backwards bungalow, mate. How'd you get on with that? Be serious, sir.
You know what? Condensation.
Yeah.
Quite a bit this time. I've used it before, never had a problem, but quite a bit of condensation this time.
The cold and the heat, you know, it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's a single skin, as we discussed the other day.
Yeah.
You can expect something like that. Yeah, so it's all right.
But it looks apart, mate. You know, I see what you mean, but
Yeah.
and I can't do much more with ventilation
No,
with it and that.
there's
But
plenty of ventilation.
the thing
back.
is, it's dead light for what it is, mate,
Yes,
as well.
of course it is, yeah.
And
It
the
packs
more
up
stuff you put inside of it, the inners and all that, you just you know, it's kind of a little bit like defeating the object, if you know what I mean. But it did make the wind horrific. It did stand up to the wind, didn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean that wind. All it done is push this end in. Really, but it didn't affect it inside. I mean, and it was. It sort of picked up the other night, didn't it?
Oh yeah. And yesterday, and it kept you dry as well, mate. So
no.
negatives and positives, sir. Negatives and positives.
And as you say, it packs up fairly small.
And
the thing about it, you're not reliant on poles, are you?
no. You've got it ridgeline there. And the thing is, mate, you didn't need a mortgage to buy it as well, because that's always a thing with me and that as well. You don't have to have big fucking because you know, with me, even with my little shelter over there, I only went to bed in it, and then I got up, and then that's, you know what I mean, that's all it is. It's a sleeping chariot, isn't it? Oh, mate. Yeah. There's a little thing with them, just hang on till they bring out, because they were the first lot that would leaked a bit, mate, you know, up around that, the vent. I think the American geezer, he found it leaked really bad. Really? Yeah. But so just hang fire on that, mate, but they are good tents.
No, I'm just saying quite like it.
But it's only a little design thing they're going to fix, mate, and it's, you know, all things have that. Well, I had one of the first ones of that, mate, and I'll do it quickly, and then I started setting it up, and all the tyres were pulling off, and I was with Mike Smith, and he went, and I went, this is just wrong, mate. And he said, no, don't do a film like we're going to do, Eddie, but show people what's wrong with it. That's when they had the little, they didn't have the vent along the back and that, mate. You know, it was a Mark 1, you know, but quality control was shot to bits. And I must say, seriously, I uploaded it, and then I went to work, and then I come home, and one Tigress, and it was a bloke, not Hans, I can't remember his name, and he put, like, you need to contact me, I'll make sure you get your money back. This is, thank you for, you know, this is, you're right, yeah, and this is just not how we want our product to be. And you know, lower hold, I got my money back, mate, and I was happy with that. And he said, no, keep the tent, just sorry, thank you, you know, that type of stuff. You were very reasonable, I didn't rip it apart, I loved it. And we want a tent like that, but the quality control was just shot to bits, mate, yeah. And all I was going to do was fuck it back in the bag, excuse me, swearing, but yeah, and send it off. Might say, no, people are going to pull the trigger on that, but they'll look on YouTube first. And it was about maybe 3 or 4 months, and I got a package, and they sent me the upgraded one with the long back and all that type of stuff, mate. And the only thing that was wrong with that, I thought with Pete, he had a neon zip, but you know, then they changed that because it's not got a neon zip. And he said, you know, that's just, you know, sorry, just we hope that's not going to stop you, you know, shopping with us again. And I went, well, that's fair enough. But I did, I dropped it into, they were doing a prize for like the Help Heroes, so I just dropped that in there, you know. I didn't pay nothing for it. Somebody, for whatever the tickets were, walked away with a nice little template, you know. That's the thing with it. But I was really, really chuffed with the way One Tigress went about with it. And if I wasn't, I'd say, you know what I mean, mate?
That's the other thing, that's how you get customers coming back.
Yeah, because that one was proper shot to bits. Yeah, and he gave me my money back, mate, said nothing, just keep the tent, and you know, and then they sent me another one, mate. And just, yeah, and you can't knock that, mate, can you? No. Anyway, first time we've been out with the boys, we're a bit mental, weren't we?
No, it's fun, enjoyed it.
Good, mate.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, because the weather was crap, it makes it not more enjoyable, but it sort of pushes people to talk more.
Oh, we was very close last night under that shelter when it was wind and the rain, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
and the banter.
Everyone gathered round to get the shelter going.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah, but I mean, I didn't do a lot of filming like last night, but most of that banter couldn't have gone on camera anyway, could it? It's a nice little site he's got here as well, mate, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Because he's proper like planning and bringing it on and that, mate.
The only thing is that every time he said we put the phone box. That's a great idea.
But no, great to have you over on it, mate. Yeah, it's an idea, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, I thought it, but anyway, we're talking about shit now. No, it's great to have you with us and that, mate. And obviously, if you do anything like this again, mate, I'll give you a shout. You know? No one's clicky, as you know. That's the thing, mate, yeah. It's all about guys, you know, as you said, this is like to get out of the laugh banter and something different from work and, you know, the normal routine and grind of daily life, so. I'll go over and annoy Des. And it's old. I think he got that off Marty Cup for a very decent price. Right guys, I'm coming over, just doing a little bit of morning filming.
I've done my hair.
I haven't done my hair.
Yeah, just talking, looking at the, saying about the GSI Dutch oven they do, the anodised alley one.
Yeah.
That's
right. Yeah.
You're on it? Yeah. I like that, just floating around. I made it for tank.
Floating in the post.
Yeah, Chris wants a pouch for every single item he's got at home.
Yeah, but he'd ordered loads of stuff off you before, hadn't he?
Oh, he does it all the time.
I told you, if you want a real material, I'll buy it. That'll be your leverage, my leverage.
But it was a good little crack the weekend, wasn't it? Sod the wind and the rain.
Too quick.
Yeah, I did, mate. Yeah, it did. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of filming, but some of that banter underneath the old tarps last night, that couldn't go on cam. No. Oh no. No, well, the magistrate would be involved. Especially when you lot got to have a few lagers and that, Des. I'm not just singling you out, I'm just saying though. Yeah, but it got a bit quick, but I think the best ones always do, don't they? Yeah, and that's the way of it. That is the way of it, yeah. So you lot proper happy with your little bed of wind tent there, mate?
Yeah,
it's,
all right,
yeah, it's growing on me, sir.
nice and dry in there.
Plenty of room for hula girls in there as well.
Oh, it's a, it says on the other side actually.
Yeah. I took a picture of that because people are bound to ask. But yeah, I'll take you over to Al's little set. Al's, he's proper on it. Admin, packing up, dead and getting everything done and that. But he's always gone with his little tent. There's another guy over there, Alux, and Chris was in the snug pack bivvy over there. But it's been because literally over there we watched ospreys taking off yesterday. That's the American airfield, right between Mildenhall and RAF Lakenheath, I think it is. And it's just a nice little place there. And there's my little. I feel a bit of a cheapskate really with all the setup these guys have got, but no. There it is, it works. There's no use making something and coming up with an idea. It's not really the kind of a design. I haven't invented a new system on, I think. But yeah, only one thing, it needs to be ridgeline, a lot higher, a lot more tauter. But it was proper infantry, you know, right down low, and that was proper tactical. And a little blow up mat, one of the Tesco blue velour things. It costs about a tenner, and the only thing I don't like about it, because it's got a shiny backside, it moves about underneath there. When you climb on your sleeping bag, it sort of slips, so I don't like that. I do something, but only point to note there, ladies and gents, it did work, kept me dry, kept me out the wind as well. And last night when I got into my bed, well actually just as I was sorting it out, I found an umbrella. So non-verbal communication tells me that it was Al that put that underneath my sleeping bag for what reason. It must be an RAF thing anyway, but he's going to get a shock with that, because when I give it him back, yeah, I did a Freddie Mercury with that, and the end, see that bit right there, that is going to smell of poo. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. No, but quite happy with my little shelter. Bosh, you know, it's got wet, it's even got puddling down the bottom, which tells me that the material is waterproof. And that's about it really. It's quite a simple little shelter, easy to set up, and yeah, like I say, there was a lovely water runoff from there. I could have stuck a you know, a tin under there to collect it, but I was just a little bit thinking, well, you know, the wax, the canvas, I'm sure you guys will come in and tell me. A normal top, I'd, you know, filter it and drink it if I was, you know, push come to shove, but it's got like wax material on there and that. But yes, ladies and gents, apart from that, the paracord sagging, and that needs to be at more of a 45-degree angle than it was. It worked, and that's just me being finicky, because I was in there dry, no problems, and out of the wind was coming in that way. But yeah, because alright, I keep banging on about this, but it's kind of worked. I had a decent night's sleep under there, and job done. Alright, ladies and gents, this is the horrible bit. People breaking down camp. It's always the worst bit, Dave, isn't it? Oh, yeah, yeah, it's always a bit meh. But it's been a cracking little weekend, mate. It's been nice to see all the other campers packing up and going home, because it was windy and rainy. Al, RAF, but very infantry when it comes to admin. Seriously, he's proper on it. And the guys slowly packing up there, and yeah, Des is over there doing his stuff and that. Mike Smith's gonna start pulling down, because what we reckon is oh, they're dried off a bit, but it's probably 50-50, it may start raining again, so yeah. Right, ladies and gents, so, well, if I get home, I always say this, don't I, if I get home and I've got anything of worth, I'll stick it up, but it will be disjointed, because it was 2 days where I just never filmed anything, to be honest, but that's not the point of coming out and that, isn't it? that right, Des?
Aye.
So, you done a bit of filming, mate, did you?
A little bit, some, mainly around me hot tip, but also I did some around the fire
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Not
'cause-
so much because I know you're like.
No, no, but I mean, none of that banter could have been on film last night, could it?
Definitely got shadowed.
Yeah. No, well, mate, it was just, we had a right laugh on it now, and that's what it's all about, mate, yeah. Putting the world to rights and all that stuff.
Is that what you call it?
Hey, I was asleep most of the time, mate. Well, anyway, ladies and gents, if you've watched this far, take care and stay safe and be lucky.